Scotland against France? Was that a try or not?
It wasn't.
Took 4 minutes. Well, it wasn't awarded.
Yeah, it wasn't awarded. But
Was the questioning wrong in the beginning?
it's
Because then you need conclusive evidence to award the try. Did we see conclusive
So
evidence?
I think it's easy for us to sit here and say it was or it wasn't. But I don't think people understand how important that initial question from the referee is.
Yeah.
Because if you say try, then all the camera angles, the TMO, all the other officials need to find a conclusive reason not to award the try, and vice versa. If on the field it is said not to be a try, you need to be able to find conclusive. And conclusive means seeing it right there, the ball touching the ground, over the line, and making sure of all those things. And they couldn't do that on the weekend. So whether it's right or wrong,
but also
what are we to say?
He'd already called no try.
Yeah.
So
he said no try,
and he was in a very good position to see it. So he was so confident that he didn't think it was a try. He was just checking. So he kind of went through the right processes.
Yeah, I almost.
But the first question though, maybe do you think he should have just said try or no try and leave it up to the TMO, rather than making a decision and then leaving it up to the TMO to sort of? Then you look 4 minutes of this, and we've all played rugby, and you can't really see it, but he slid off the foot. It's over the line. Chances are he got it down.
It was a try.
Yeah. So you saying it was a try?
It was a try.
Yeah.
If I'm going to give my opinion on what I think it probably was.
You've been in that position before.
It was a try. I think it probably was a try. It was a try.
Yeah. Can I take the fifth? No. I was pointing at the TV saying it was a try. So I believe it was a try.
Yeah.
But your point, what you just said, in that the referee was probably in the best decision to have been able to make that decision. And his opinion was that it was not a try. So, you take that. What resources do we have? We have the referees on the field who thought it wasn't a try. Plus, then you have the additional technology to help us with it, the cameras. And with that, it also could not conclusively say it was a try. So
what are you saying?
Stuck with. So I'm saying,
what do you think it was a try?
I don't know. It doesn't matter what I think.
No, what do you think? I think it was a try.
Yeah,
if you look there, you can see the feet slide over the boots on the other side, hit the boot first, and then shift it over onto the ground.
Did you see it on the ground?
Yes, I did.
You are making the assumption
yes, I did.
that it was.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Did you eat the cake? No.
I think a simpler, maybe keeping it more simple. If you're going to take the pressure off the ref, and give them the ability to do that, and if they go upstairs, maybe it should be full responsibility that just goes upstairs when you go upstairs, instead of the ref asking for a decision, a particular decision. So like what you said, try or no try.
Try or no try, leave it up to the TMO to...
Yeah, but...
I know what you're saying, John. You don't see the ball physically touching the ground.
Yes.
But you're saying, what else is it going to touch if he slides off the boot?
How do you know it slid off the boot fully?
Because you can see the two boots there. The yellow boots.
Okay, but I think
what else is going to be? I don't know. It's just logic.
I don't,
where else is it going to go?
I don't know. I'm saying use all the resources that you have to be able to make a decision, but you can't make a decision on assumptions.
France, where do they sit now? I can't. I struggle to see what this French team is doing at the moment.
Lacking confidence, eh?
Yeah, there's just something there that's missing.
And look, a lot of people have said, it's the hangover of the World Cup and the expectation of the World Cup, not being able to deliver on that. And you kind of get the feeling that that's what you're seeing from that French team.
Someone who was quite critical in Antoine Dupont, they're a big talisman team, which I always think is a weakness for a international team.
He goes, they all fall apart. Yeah. Like they fall apart.
Yeah. So, which is the opposite with Ireland, where they've got depth and experience across the pitch.
But also, Scotland's a good team.
Very.
Are they a good team? 26-0 up, 26-27. Good teams don't, or 27-0, sorry. Good teams go on to win 50, 60 points. This weekend at home, enough possession, enough set piece attacking.
What is that based on? What is that based on? Are you saying that
what I'm saying is, do they have an issue with their game management? Can they close off games? Do something
they're
special against Ireland?
They're the best Scottish team in the last... They're the best of the that
I
Scottish.
think Greg
has
is
come
a
up with.
phenomenal coach, what he's done with that team, but they're not getting the result. They've got Finn Russell, who's,
Yeah.
said he's
No,
one of the
fair-
best.
fair que- it is a fair
like
question,
you look
yeah.
at them, I don't see, you watch their pack, Pierce Koeman drives a lot of the toughness there.
Jeez,
The rest of the guys, can they really rumble it when it gets,
Mm.
it gets tough? For me, Koeman can do it. Finn Russell, yes, he can, but in a high pressure game, does he make too many errors? They've got two settle centers they've got Tupeluta and Jones, two good centers. They've got, what's the wing from
Duhan.
Duhan.
Why are you
Duhan, who
mentioning all the foreign players?
Duhan, who actually creates something, when he gets going. But in terms of results, they've had their moments up and
No,
up, but
true.
not consistently good.
I
A
don't
good
think.
half year, a good 28-0 against England. They came back to 28-all, remember?
Yes.
That second half. So they've had their moments, but are they as good? They're good though, but I don't think they whatever they achieved then they should be winning Six Nations.
It's a good Scottish team. Are they good enough to win the Six Nations and beat those teams? Yeah, well, we've seen, not yet. The result against Wales was a massive result for them. If you take the
22 years, the break, all of that.
they haven't won there. So that shows that that's an achievement in itself. The French
They've
team,
also beaten England a couple of times, which Scotland teams
Yes.
haven't done. Okay, fair enough.
So I think I think your question is
trophy then.
very fair, and they won't win the trophy, but again, they get past France this weekend, a game that they could have. So how do you determine whether they're a good side or not? If that is a war, you are saying that was a try. So that means they win the game. So now my question to you: are they a good team now?
After
Hold on.
if they win.
I'll tell you another one.
No, but-
when Duhan van der Merwe got that intercept done, that's a penalty try. He was offside there. He was never onside.
Yeah, but your question of
I think they're an okay team.
Yeah.
I don't think look, I like the way they play. I enjoy the way. I think they're well coached with what they have. But for me, if you say a good team, what are they winning?
But if you go by your account, then they won the game on the weekend because there was a try.
Yeah.
They didn't need to do anything differently. They win that game.
Yeah.
They're still unbeaten then in the Six Nations.
Yeah.
So I think we'll only be able to truly say whether they are good enough
At the end.
at the end after playing England, after playing Ireland. And Ireland, they've set the barometer in terms of what, beat us. It's like big red flag, beat us, and then you can stake a claim.
This Scottish team, in terms of talent and potential, it's got to be up there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's got to be up there.
And again, I comparing because it's different eras.
Different
Sure. I just mean from
Yeah.
the Scottish rugby psyche took a big big hit, and it's been over the last 10 years where the Scottish have taken that professional journey. Their uptick on that was they were later to the game than other people in terms of like the systems and the structures and the funding to like make them make them contenders.